Hey, welcome back. I am so glad you guys are here with me in the kitchen again. We are on a journey, people. Yes, and I know you're on a journey. That's why you've clicked on here. I'm going to show you how I kind of reset for the new year. And I'm going to show you all the things that I do on a regular basis that helps me to lose weight, lower my cholesterol, and move my body every day. So the one thing I always do my beans in the Instant Pot. I buy them dry. It's way cheaper. Now, don't get me wrong, I do have cans of beans. I have always a couple of cans for an emergency if I'm having like a hummus crisis or something or other. So I always have those just in case. But I always do up my beans, and so when I do a thing of beans, it'll give me 3 like containers of beans. I always want to have those in my fridge so I can just plop them out, let them defrost, and mix them in with whatever I want because beans are high protein. The other thing I always do, I always have a snack tray. If you don't have a snack tray, highly recommend that you get a snack tray. It is honestly a lifesaver, and it doesn't take very long to fill up. And that way you're always going to have a low-calorie, dense, nutrient-rich snack to have whenever you need one. My husband absolutely loves this. He snacks on it all the time. So we're going to fill this up today. The other thing I always do, and you guys, if you've been here for a minute or two, you already know, I save all my veggie scraps and I make a veggie broth with them. And then what do I do with the veggie broth? 1, I make soup. And 2, I make ice cubes. That's right, I make ice cubes because when I saute, I use water or I use one of my veggie cubes. It's adding more flavor, no calories. Again, we're getting a low calorie dense, right? So I've actually made, and again, when you have an Instant Pot, the snack box will be listed down below. And same thing with my Instant Pot, because honestly, between the Instant Pot and the air fryer, I have to have both. So I just make my ice cubes and I keep them in a, you can tell how long we've been using this bag for, a very long time. My husband still does use some oil, but honestly, now that I have these cubes, it makes it very easy for him, and he does like that. So we're gonna put these in, and I keep them in my freezer here in the kitchen, so you know it's close by. Don't have to go very far. Budget friendly, basically costs nothing to make it. I do throw in a little bit of bay leaf and some peppercorns, whatever you want. I kind of like to leave it unflavored, just because you never know what you're gonna want to cook with it. And then that's going to go back in the freezer. The next thing I do is I take inventory in my fridge, freezers, and cabinets. If you watch my last video, probably my last video where I kind of reset every week, I just go through and I see what needs to be used, what needs to be whatever. My husband has asked for some escabeche, which are the Mexican pickled vegetables. And I actually do need to use my cauliflower because it's starting to go a little bit, but we're just going to cut that off. So I'm actually going to make a quick escabeche, and again, it's super easy to make that, and you just put it in the fridge, let it ferment for a little while, and you can enjoy it. And normally in that is cauliflower, carrots, and jalapenos. So I'm going to make that up. But I also noticed that I have a lot of lettuce, and you know I like to make a big salad every week. So I have a bunch of lettuce that I need to check because with the holidays and stuff, we were in and out. We were eating at other people's houses, things like that. So I'm just going to clean up the lettuce and start making my salad for the week, and just put in whatever I can find in the fridge, which I love doing. It's a great way to clean out your fridge on stuff that's going. We ended up getting peppers on sale for like 99 cents, so we bought like 3 bags. So I'm gonna do some for my snack box because we like it that way. And then I'm also going to put a lot of these in my salad because all the colors of the rainbow, it's wonderful. What is your go-to meal prep that you make every week? Mine, you know it's going to be potatoes. I'm going to throw some potatoes into my Instant Pot. Those would be the russet potatoes. That's how I like cooking them. That way I can just make them into hash browns in the morning. Like to do things pretty simple at the beginning of the year, more of a 50-50 plate kind of thing without any rules. And this week I'm going to use my strawberry vinegar that I made, and I'm going to make a salad dressing. So I'm first going to start with my salad spinner. I'm going to link this down below. I love this salad spinner. This salad spinner honestly is amazing. It's the best thing since sliced bread. Comes with a lid. So I'm just going through this lettuce and just taking off anything that's bad. And again, things have sat in the fridge, but this part all seems good. So we're just going to chop that up. And we're going to soak it, bring it back to life. I also have some of this little leaves, baby greens, very cute. I'm just going to go through this, pull out anything that's going bad, and then we're going to soak that too. And I do try to do like 2 dressings a week so that we have a variety. Okay, so as you can see, the cauliflower just has a little bit of brown on it. Leave me a comment down below. Do you guys buy stuff and your fridges are so not constructed for somebody who actually uses a fridge? I just find that every fridge, things get shoved to the back and you forget about them. Honest to goodness, I don't understand. We need somebody to design a really good fridge. I might do that. It's driving me crazy. Okay. So now if my cauliflower was better, I could use all the leaves in a stir fry, but they're old, so that's not going to happen. I'm going to break it down. And again, I'm going to do a couple of things at the same time. I have a jar so I can make my escabeche or my pickled vegetables. So I'm going to put those in there as I go. I'm also going to do some for the salad. Then I'm just going to put them in my colander and wash them. So some of these I can just use for my cauliflower wings. They'll be perfect. I might have those tonight. And again, you can still use some of this. You can make it into cauliflower rice and then just go ahead and freeze it. And then we're going to give those a quick wash. Now I'm going to do my carrot. We're going to put this into our stock bag. I have my little buddy with me in the kitchen, so I'm going to give him a little piece of carrot. Here you go, baby. And now I'm actually just going to use ripple cut, whatever, to cut my carrots to go into the escabeche. And I'm also going to use them in my snack box. So my husband likes his pickled vegetables to be very hot. So I am leaving everything in there. Ribs, seeds. Hopefully that'll be good enough. So I'm going to use some of these carrots for my snack box. I love those little tri-carrots. I'm going to do one more. And while we're doing everything else, we're going to get our salad going. Now that our lettuce is nice and clean. Doing the vegetables, I'll just start adding it into the salad as we go and add into our snack box at the same time. I am going to grab some of the cauliflower and chop it up for the top of my salad. I do like to incorporate a lot of carnivorous vegetables. Great for fighting cancer. Now we have to do some purple cabbage. You want colors from all of the rainbow. Purple cabbage, red cabbage, whatever you call it. Obviously I call it purple cabbage. My husband made his pinto beans, so I'm going to slice some of these thinner. We like to top them off with radishes. Ooh, let me know, have you tried that my husband's pinto bean recipe yet? I am telling you, ladies and gentlemen, those are so good, so nutritious, and so cheap. They're so budget friendly. You have to try them, honestly. And we actually use my vegetable cubes in there, ice cubes. I'm just going to cut a few in half for the snack box. That way when we're looking for stuff, we don't have to start cleaning everything or pulling everything out of the fridge. We can just open our snack box. I'm going to wash some of our bell peppers for the snack box and for the salad. So some for my snack box. And some of them are just starting to not be as fresh, and I'm going to throw those in the air fryer when I go to the back. Because they are delicious in the air fryer. My goodness. Then I'm going to put some on our salad. I do have a cucumber that I'm going to add into the salad and into my snack tray. So salad is basically done. I'm going to add some of the chickpeas on here. And I'm going to make chocolate hummus with the rest. Snack tray is done. 2 down. Oh, I'm going to use some of my green onions for on top of the salad. I'm going to keep these and regrow them. Okay, we're going to make some of our chocolate hummus. I'm just going to do a little bit. I'm going to save those for a salad or something. I'm going to add in a little bit of cocoa powder. Start with that and then we'll adjust. And a little bit of maple syrup. You could use agave, whatever you prefer. I prefer that over tahini, but you could use tahini. And then we're just going to blitz this. And then after you finish blending it, I added some water to thin it out because I like mine to be dippable. And if you want it to be even smoother, do it in your Vitamix. I'm okay with this because I like it for dipping my apples and stuff in. So we're all set with that. So that took us a little under an hour to get a few things all meal prepped. I do have one more thing that I want to do. I have some sweet potatoes and I did take out black beans from the freezer and I want to do like taquitos or enchiladas or something with that. I also have tortillas that need to get used. So I'm going to do that, but I'll do that in a different video and we'll just wrap this one up. And don't forget, guys, we are making 2026. We're going to make the rest of our lives the best of our lives. Until next time, we'll see you next time in the kitchen.